So this game is about well, you spawn as a king and you have to build stuff and recruit hobos by throwing gold coins at them. Then you let those hobos build other stuff to defend your kingdom against some little hooded people that are trying to take your crown. And then you make carpenter hobos build a ship that'll sail towards another area. If you die, you spawn as another king or queen and do it all over again. Kingdom New Lands is a 2016 game developed by Noyo and published by Raw Fury. It's a roguelike side-scroller that wants you to explore and experiment with all the mysteries. I like the art of the game though, especially that water, oh gosh. It's so pretty and pixelated and mirrory. Is that an actual word? Oh. I actually restarted my first playthrough in less than 5 minutes. The tutorial required me to give 2 coins to the bow maker, but I accidentally used my money to build a hammer because I was confused and I impulsively pressed any button prompts that I saw without reading. Which is terrible in Kingdom, by the way, because the smallest mistake could cost you your entire game. Normally, there would be random treasure chests around the map that you can find, but since it was my first playthrough, there were invisible walls that were placed until I completed the tutorial, so I just hit reset. Now what surprised me is I spawned as a different guy in my second run, so I guess there's multiple generations of royalty trying to run away from the hooded little guys. I decided to explore the entire map when I played as this dude, and I get that the pacing of this game is slow, but I never wanted to move too far off my kingdom simply because the movement speed makes it such a drag. Not to mention the horse's stamina. It gets tired way too easily and it takes a while for it to start running again. Pro tip: try not to sprint, gallop too much. Especially when you're out in the wilderness, because you never know if those little devils will be running towards you to snatch your crown. That's why my playtime is only about 4 hours with around 5 runs. Players who like slow-paced roguelike games might enjoy this though. Worker hobos take ages to run from one area to another, especially if you want them to build something. Along with the archers, they may die in the wilderness simply because they're way too slow to outrun the enemies. My second playthrough was pretty bad, but just as you imagined, my third to fifth playthrough is where I started to get the hang of things. Build the basic facilities in your base, add some defenses, and there you have it, you're settled. Now go get money. I learned that gold is everything. If you're low on gold, just cut trees. Don't be afraid to chop them all if you're really struggling. Make sure to hire archers so they can give you passive income by murdering all the bunnies and reindeers in the area. They're also the most important units simply because they can defend your kingdom from the little hooded people. Make sure to hire a lot of them though, because frankly, their aiming sucks. Seriously, when it hits alright, but when it doesn't... Even with that said, I guess I'm being too hard on them. They were peasants with no combat training. All the player does is throw gold at them, after which they run to your kingdom on foot to pick up either a bow, if you want them as archers, or a hammer for builders. Oh yeah, speaking of construction, building this traumatized me. In order to go to a new area, you have to find a sunken ship which you then proceed to pour all of your gold coins into just so your workers can build the entire thing. It takes ages to do, provided that the ship isn't too far from your kingdom so your peasants don't have to run back and forth to slowly plaster the wooden pillars and boards piece by piece. But that's all over once you build the boat, right? No, there's one final step. This time, some of your archers will hop on, but that's not important because the boat will slowly drift all the way to the dock at the end of the map. I did not enjoy waiting for that. All I could feel was pure joy when I arrived at the new island. That is, until I found another one of those sunken ships, and nope, I'm done. I'm so done. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys liked this video. Follow me on Twitter or Facebook for updates. So, the last few weeks of November has been exhausting for me because of my finals in uni, but I'm happy that I have the entire month off of December. I'm hoping to put all the free time I have to good use, and that includes working on this channel. Until then, see you guys in my next video.